My father was educated by the Jesuits and had a heart of gold. He set an example that resonated in my heart throughout my life. When I do anything for the greater good, not letting even my own doubts stand in the way of reaching out to those in need, I honor him. As such, I became an activist and developed a skill set which recently enabled me to enter into the world of politics. Oftentimes, people confuse activism with anger and rage, but I can tell you my social justice is grounded on the foundation of Dad's teachings. The Greeks called it agape, love committed to the well-being of others. It was March 2020 and COVID-19 had begun. Many, myself included, were on the verge of panic. Any ailment we had felt like we had COVID, and simple things seemed overwhelming. People were sick and some were dying. Incomes were threatened. For the first time in my life, I felt frightened. And although all I wanted to do was hide under the covers, I knew I had to help. I became obsessed with seeing how I could make a difference. I joined a local Democratic committee. I was concerned about the needs in my community. And though venturing out in public was scary, I could hear my father's voice urging me on to defend those in need. Then, the primary elections occurred. The Dems had a chance. One of the candidates resigned. There was a seat for an open committee member, and I was now being considered. A pandemic, the BLM movement on the rise, our country in a disarray, and an empty seat on a committee? Who in the world would take this on? The country was horribly divided, each party highlighting all that was wrong with the other. So running in a largely red town, not only was I hit with hate, sarcasm, insults, and a blackmail attempt to have me resign, but I was treated as the enemy. I had to constantly remind myself that I wasn't doing this for myself, but for my community. My focus stayed with the people who needed my skill sets. The end result? I did not win. However, there are many who know that they can now depend on me for anything, because whether elected or not, my devotion to them and ability to serve supersedes any titles or positions. Agape love is not always recognized. It can be a thankless and lonely path. The reward lies solely in doing the task. I have to remind myself when the chips are down to look in the mirror and say to myself, girl, put on some lipstick and get it together. For every sacrifice you all make, I wish you agape.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to subscribe below and click the bell to be notified on all our future videos. And don't forget to check us out on Instagram and Facebook. On Instagram, you will find us at Badass Women 50 Plus. That is Badass Women, the number 50, and plus PLUS. A link to our Instagram and Facebook is down below. You won't want to miss out.